What's going on, everybody? Sorry it's been a while. Unfortunately, I totaled my car a couple weeks ago and was a little banged up and had a couple weeks off work. And usually, I take advantage of those couple weeks of being home and just wanting to trade. But um, just dealing with the insurance and finding a new car and going to the chiropractor and the doctors nonstop. It's just been a huge pain, and I just haven't been there mentally. I took a trade a couple weeks ago after my accident. I got my accident on a Friday, and I think it was the next Monday or Tuesday I took a trade and took a little bit of a bigger loss than I'd wanted, and just felt kind of like an idiot. It just felt like it was a stupid trade, but when I did that, I was just like, what are you doing? Like, we're not here to gamble. Either you need to like be fully in it and be watching and having your watch list ready and all your charts ready and just everything. I need to be prepared, and I just wasn't there mentally. And so when I took that loss, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to take a break. And that's just what I did. And it was nice to have a couple weeks off of work and trading, and really just kind of relax and see friends and family. And it was nice. It was a nice break. But I'm back at work today. I'm feeling much better and ready to rock and roll. So just want to dive into a couple trades really quick. So GGII was one from Friday that I took. Let's see. So I bought it because of the breakout, obviously, and I bought it here when it broke high of day, and so this is the breakout level. I loved that I was holding the breakout level. I didn't see it though in time. I saw it when it had a broken high of day and then dipped and was holding and confirming high of day. And so I took a position here, just a small position, because I was taking a couple weeks off, and I kind of just, it was Friday, and I kind of just wanted to peek in at the market and see what was going on, and ended up seeing this, kind of almost perfect timing, and I liked it, and so I decided to just take a small stab at it, and I sold up here at 44, so I was in a 405 and out of 44, just a small, I think it was 8% win, and I just took my single. And it was nice to see that it had a nice gap up and crazy push this morning. I mean, this made a hell of a move. And when this happened, my thought was, please let this, ignite other stocks to break out and run. And so when I saw this was a really, I liked seeing this. I liked seeing this OTC run, this nice breakout really move. So I was really happy with that. And then today was another breakout play. It's already super overextended, and that's the one thing that I was worried about. So I knew I wanted to take my single on this one, but I ended up taking a position here on this dip at 45.8. And I was actually, I had my order sitting in at 45.3 when it came and tapped this. I wanted to be as close into 45 as I could. You see in the wick here that it did touch 46, but I kind of I'm looking at 45 as the actual breakout level. And so I was waiting for a pullback, some kind of pullback, when it was kind of just hanging around in here. And finally, it started to crack and get the pullback I was waiting for down towards VWAP in that breakout level area. So I was trying to get in at 453 and didn't get a fill. I tried again at 455, still no fill. So I ended up taking it at 458, which was still looking, in hindsight, this is a really nice entry. And I wanted to add. It was still just a small position, and just trying to get the feel of things again. And I don't want to come off a break just sizing into plays. And that was my plan even before, I got into the car accident and I took this couple weeks off, was to size down and just get consistent. I was trading too many different patterns and setups, and it was, that was my big thing, was trying to size down, focus on, narrow in a few setups that I really like and that work for me. And so that's what I did. And breakouts are my favorite. So I felt pretty comfortable taking it there at 45.8, and was just risking 4.4 was the level, is where VWAP was at the time, and kind of, I saw 4.4 is, where it held this dip here. It did shake out a little bit, but the key level that I really saw, and this was after I had taken my initial position, because at first I was risking just 44, but that 42 level was really, at that point, if we didn't bounce and we started to get more of a downtrend, 42 was going to be my main cut. That's where I see if it dipped back down to 42 and couldn't hold 42, the play was dead. So I did just take a small position and was waiting for some kind of more of a dip, and just never got it. And it kind of just grinded out and consolidated. I did sell into this first high of day break here, because that's what I was looking for. I almost got out at 49, and when it first came up and was tapping 49 and trying to test 5 cents. The breakout level was 505, or that's where the high of day was, but still, I like those whole numbers. So 5 was the level for me, and I took my 10% here, and I'm happy with that. I'm not going to complain whatsoever for sticking to my plan, even though I did kind of want to sell at 5.2. I sold at 5.1, so I took my 10%, and I'm very happy with that. It did end up holding and broke high of day again, putting in a high of 5.45, which was pretty nice. But I'm happy with my single. I stuck to my plan, and you can't beat that. Even if it was a loser, as long as I stick to my plan, that's the most important thing. Is always just stick to your plan, no matter what it is. And then if you can always adjust and adjust your plan later on, and once you get more experience, it'll help with making those plans as well. So that was my play. Just a couple breakouts the past few days. That Friday on GGII, and then today on GVSI. So I'm happy with my last couple of trades, even though it's small wins. Small wins add up, and I'm not worried about the money. I'm just worried about the process. And that's what everybody should be focused on, is just focus on the process. Don't worry about the money, because it will come, but the process has to be there. So that was one thing that, I've been trading for, this is my 4th year now, and I still feel like I've only been trading for a year. It's kind of crazy. I feel like I'd be farther along than I am now. But I was focused on the money. Everybody kept telling me, and everybody still says, you can't do it. Penny, this is a scam, or this is a joke. Penny stock, you can't be successful trading penny stocks, or even stocks in general. Everybody, family and friends, they all say, not all friends. I do have a handful of friends that do support me and believe in what I'm doing, especially after seeing me kind of grind this out for a few years. They know that I'm fully committed to this. So shout out to those people. You know who you are if you watch this video. But but most friends and family, they just think it's a joke. And so I tried so hard to just push money and just make the money to prove them wrong, and it ended up just kicking myself in the ass. So, if I could tell anybody, when you're first starting out, is just focus on the process. Build the basic fundamentals of trading and rules, and you do that, and just don't focus on the money. The money will come, but you have to be a good trader to make the money. So just focus on the process. I kicked my own ass doing that the first couple years, even the first few years. I'm really starting to learn just recently to not focus on the money. And I've told myself this before. It's been one of those things, on and off, where I tell myself, don't focus on the money, just focus on the process. But I always kind of bounce back to just focusing on the money, and it just kills me. So I'm really trying to stick to focusing on the process, small size, get consistent and comfortable and confident, and pretty soon, you know, especially when the market really heats back up and we get some crazy run or mania or a hot sector or something, I'll be prepared. And you know, it's what pissed me off the most is seeing all these hot sectors and manias and everything the past couple years, and just not being ready for it. So I can't stress enough. Just focus on the process. Don't worry about the money, and that the money will come. The money will come. I can guarantee you that. Just never give up. So that's my little 2 cents there. Those are my couple trades. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be trading and looking at the market, you know, this week. So main goal is just no FOMO. I don't want to force any trades. I don't want to be looking at the market too much to where I'm like, ooh, you know, trying to get into every little thing. I still want to be very picky and disciplined and just stick to A+ setups, and that's it. So we'll see how it goes, but that is the game plan. And hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody's having a good week so far, good Monday, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.